All right. I think we are live now. So let's just double check this, make sure everything is set up. I'm going to log in and see that we're going live right now on YouTube and that we are also going live on my Facebook page. There we go. We are live. Perfect. Let me know if you can hear me. Every day I'm going to be doing a live piano lesson, a 15 to 30-minute live piano lesson every day at 10 o'clock on my YouTube channel. That is youtube.com/Jerald Simon. So I'm excited to show you what we're going to learn about and what we're going to focus on today. We'll go back and forth from this view to an overhead view where you can see what my hands are doing. But in today's lesson, I thought it would be fun to teach you a simple chord progression that you can use to start composing music of your own. Now, every day we're going to come out with a brand new lesson. Leave a comment below right now and let me know what you would like to learn for tomorrow's lesson. Every day we're going to have a new lesson that we're going to come out with. So to start off with, I'm going to start playing and show you what we're going to learn in today's lesson, and then I'll demonstrate some other things. Let me go to the overhead view. I'm going to switch this to the overhead view now. Can everyone see that? So in today's lesson, what I thought we would learn and work on is how to take a C major chord, how to take an F major chord, and how to take a G major chord, and we're going to play around with these. Now, a C major chord is created from having a perfect fifth interval. If I have C to G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that is a perfect fifth interval. I can demonstrate up here. It's a little closer. C to G is a perfect fifth interval. C to E is a major third interval. If you combine the perfect fifth interval with the major third interval, that is C major. Now we can do the same thing on F. If I have a perfect fifth interval with a major third interval, then we have an F major chord. If I have the perfect fifth interval from G to D is a perfect fifth interval. G to B is a major third interval. If you combine the two together, we have a G major triad. So we have C major, we have F major, we have G major. Well, what we can do is start to play around. We're actually going to go through and we're going to start to play around with this chord progression. Now, I have a C major chord, I have an F major chord, and I have a G major chord. My left hand, I'm just playing an octave interval for now. I have a C octave interval, an F octave interval, and a G octave interval. Well, what I'm going to do is start to play around with inversions of the right hand. Now, my right hand, since I have 3 notes in a C major chord, I can have 3 positions. When C is on the bottom, it's called root position. When C is up on top, this is called first inversion. When the E is up on top, that is called second inversion. So we have root position, we have first inversion, we have second inversion, and then we can go back up to root position. Root position, first inversion, second inversion, root position. Now, what I'm going to do, we're going to play a C major chord and then go to a G major chord and then go to an F major chord. Now, if you notice, I've pulled these other 2 fingers back. That is purely so you can see better. I wouldn't play like that. I would play it where my fingers are nice and rounded and curved. But when I'm demonstrating, I'm going to show you how it looks. C major, G major, F major. Now what we're going to do is start with a C major chord, root, first, second inversion. Now we're going to go to a G major chord in root position. And then we'll go to F major in root position. Pretty simple. Now my left hand is doing an octave interval, and every now and then I keep the pinky down while the thumb plays. See that? Now what I'm going to do is start to play around with this. Now, if you notice, I'm playing a C major chord with my right hand, root, first, second inversion. And then I go to the G. To get to that G, I actually played an F and then went to the G. I could also play F, G, and then go to the G. See that? And then here on the G, I'm going to play this G, but then play C, B, G, and then go to an F major chord. See that? Now, when I hit the F major chord there, I hit a G, kind of a nice little, it's almost like a crushed note. It's not a grace note, it's a crushed note where you play this F major chord with the G together, and then we're going to let go of that G. See that? Now I went up with the right hand. You can go up as high as you want, but the nice thing is all we are doing is starting to create. I'm playing a C major chord, then I go to a G major chord, then I go to an F major chord. Now I can change the order, start with C, go to F, and then G. This is the 1, the 4, and the 5. It's just a 3-note chord progression. Now, see how I have that position? My left hand, again, is just doing an octave interval. Then we go to the F. A very, very simple chord progression, but something that you can practice and work on every day. Let me go back to the front shot right here. It's a simple chord progression that you can work on and you can practice playing. It's C, G, F. Now the C major chord was second inversion, the G major chord was root position, and the F major chord was in root position as well. Now what I'd like to do is actually play one of the songs from my book, Cool Songs for Cool Kids, Book 1. For those of you who have purchased the Cool Songs series, which is Cool Songs, if you go to musicmotivation.com/cool songs, you can actually have access to all of those if you've purchased the Cool Songs series. But what I want to do is actually show you a simple little piece from this book. This is 5 for 5. This is from my book, Cool Songs for Cool Kids, Book 1. Let me play this, and then I'll explain and show you and tell you what I'm doing as I play this. So this is titled 5 for 5. When I composed all of these cool songs from my Cool Songs series, musicmotivation.com/cool songs, these were actually composed initially for my own piano students, where I had piano students who hated the piano. They wanted to quit. They did not want anything to do with it. So I composed these for them. What I'm going to do is show you how to play this. I'll go to the overhead view. This is 5 for 5. The left hand is playing a broken fifth interval where we have C to G. The right hand is playing notes from a C major pentascale, C, D, E, F, G. So let me show you this. We're going to go to the overhead view right now. All right. So the left hand is doing a broken fifth interval. This is a melodic fifth where I have C to G. Now, it's an ostinato when you break it apart and just go back and forth. That's an ostinato is the technical term. The right hand, I'm going to play the notes from a C major pentascale. The word penta means 5. If I play from C to G, that's a perfect fifth interval. The first 5 notes of the C major scale are C, D, E, F, G. That is my pentascale. It's a C major pentascale. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to play 5 for 5. This is one of my songs that I composed from my book, Cool Songs for Cool Kids, Book 1. So this is what the sheet music looks like. Let me play this for you. Now the left hand comes down, and then we go down again. Now, we were going up and we were going down. That is from my book, Cool Songs for Cool Kids, Book 1. I'm going to come back to the front view over here. Now, it's a simple pattern with this cool song. And for those of you who have either purchased the book or have purchased the PDF download, I will include a link where you can purchase the PDF download, or you can buy the book from Amazon. It's a paperback book from Amazon, but I always like to put a spiral binding on. I take it to local Staples or Alpha Graphics and have them put a coil bind on so it stays flat and open when I'm playing. But the theory behind that cool song that I just played for you, 5 for 5, is a pentascale. It's the C major pentascale with the right hand, C, D, E, F, G, and with the left hand we have a broken perfect fifth interval. So let me now teach you how you can take that theory and start to create music of your own. I'm going to go back to the overhead view. So let's go back to this angle up here. What we are going to do is take that chord progression. You remember the simple song that we learned. Remember, it's a C major chord, G major chord, F major chord. We start off with a C major chord in second inversion, root position, first inversion, second inversion, and then we go to a G major chord with the right hand in root position and an F major chord. Well, what we are going to do is follow this chord progression but with the right hand, we're going to play a pentascale. Only the Y keys. Now, I was playing in order the notes. I can change the order and the rhythm of those notes. What if instead of think of C, D, E, F, G as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what if instead I did 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, C, G, F, E, D, C, C. And then what if I go down to the G and start on G and do G, A, B, C, D, C, B. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2. What if I go to the F and do 1, 2, 3, 5, 4? I'm just doing a pentascale with my right hand, following that chord progression of C major, G major, F major. There's my C major pentascale, G major pentascale, F major pentascale, now I can do different inversions of those chords. I can start with a second inversion of the C major chord. I can go to the root position of G major, root position of F major, but I can then throw in a first inversion, second inversion. We're just taking 3 chords. That's it. C major, G major, F major, G major, C major. That is all we are doing. And with the right hand, we can play around with the notes from the pentascale. There's the full major scale. Just because we don't want all the keys to feel left out. C, G, F. See that? C, G, F, G, C. A simple 3-note chord progression. C major, G major, F major, G major, kind of fun, not too difficult. Let me go back. Not too terribly difficult at all. We were doing a simple 3-chord progression. We have C major, we have G major, and we have F major. Try that, play around, see what you can come up with. If you liked the cool song from my book, Cool Songs for Cool Kids, Book 1, I will have a link below where you can actually play around with that. You can try, you can purchase the PDF or you can purchase the paperback book from Amazon. There are 21 fun, cool songs in that book. But I would love to have you, if you want to learn more about my cool song series that I came out with, you can go to musicmotivation.com/coolsongs. Sorry, musicmotivation.com/coolsongs. But you can also go to my Essential Piano Exercise course where I have music from my different music theory books, Essential Piano Exercises. I have 100 left-hand patterns, and we're going to go through a lot of those. Every day I'm going to be sharing tips and suggestions and things that we can work on. Since we are getting, and these lessons will be about 15 to 30 minutes every day, just free piano lessons. If you go to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my YouTube channel, it is youtube.com/Jerald Simon, JeraldSimon. But since we are getting closer to the Christmas season, I know we still have Thanksgiving and Christmas will be coming soon, but I thought it'd be fun to take from this book. This is my book, 100 Left-Hand Patterns Every Piano Player should know. Play the same song 100 different ways. And I thought I could demonstrate. We have a Christmas section in the fake book section of this book. So this book has, the first half of the book has 100 left-hand patterns that I have created. Basic left-hand patterns, jazz left-hand patterns, blues, rock, pop, new age, classical left-hand patterns. And then the second half of this book has 100 songs. It's the fun fake book, and we have 100 songs in fake book format. We have children's songs, American folk songs, Christmas music, classical music, gospel, spiritual, religious music. So I thought, since Christmas is coming soon, we actually put up our Christmas lights. just because we love Christmas. We could have Christmas up year-round, but also because it's going to be getting colder here in Utah later this week, and it's supposed to snow. So we wanted to get up the Christmas lights before the snow came. But I thought right now, to finish off this piano lesson, I would actually take one of the Christmas songs from the fake book section. And we have, I think, 24, 25 different Christmas songs here. Leave a comment below if you'd like to have me arrange whichever one of these you'd like. Jingle Bells, Jolly Old St. Nicholas, Up on the Housetop, Deck the Halls, Joy to the World, God Rest You Merry Gentlemen, Hark the Herald Angels Sing, O Christmas Tree, Silent Night, Angels We Have Heard on High, Still, 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 Bring a Torch, Jeanette Isabella, Good King Wenceslas, First Noel, Holly and the Ivy. You can leave a comment below. Let me know which one you would like to have me arrange. What I'm going to do is right now I'm going to arrange one of these, and I'll go to the overhead view, and I'm going to show you a simple arrangement, and then I'm going to show you a more advanced arrangement, whether you are a beginner or earlier intermediate or your advanced level. I'll show you both. Since I'm in a jazzy mood right now, I'd like to do a jazz arrangement. This book, the whole purpose of this book is to teach students how to take one song and play it 100 different ways. And then I even challenge them to take all 100 of these songs from the fake book section and to play it 100 different ways. I will include the link where you can buy the PDF book. The PDF is $9.95 for the PDF, and you can get that on my website. You can also get the paperback from Amazon, and then just add the spiral bound portion. You can go and have them, Staples, Alpha Graphics, wherever you want, local, supply, copy, and print place. We'll do that. But I'm going to, looks like we have a few. I'm actually going to do Jolly Old St. Nicholas, if that's okay with everyone. I'm going to play Jolly Old St. Nicholas. This is on page 61. I'm going to play it first in a simple way, where I'm just adding the chords, and then I'm going to jazz it up. Let me go to an overhead view. All right, we'll go to the overhead shot. So, Jolly Old St. Nicholas, let me show you this right here. If I can, it's not going to zoom in on it. Sorry, it won't let me zoom in on it. But when you do the live video lessons, you can't edit and play around with adding text or images here and there. But Jolly Old St. Nicholas, we actually have C major, G major, A minor, E minor, and F major are the primary chords. So if we play this, first the melody is just written there. And then we go down to A. So this is the melody that we're playing for Jolly Old St. Nicholas. Now, above each measure, it has chords written. When you first start playing from a fake book, play the chord with the left hand while the right hand plays the melody. Then we go to G, and I'm playing the chord in root position to start off with. And then we go to A minor. Then we go to E minor with the left hand. And then we go to F major. And then C major. See that? Then we go to G major. Then back to C major. Then G major. Then A minor. Then E minor. Then we go to F major with the left hand, followed by C major. Then we go to G major. So that is the most basic, simple way to play the piece. Very, very simple, very, very basic. what I want to do is change it so we can embellish it. I'm going to take from the book, I'm going to go back here to the left-hand patterns. And in this left-hand blues, jazz, blues, and boogie-woogie left-hand patterns, this is found on page 10 from the book. I want to look at some of these patterns. They're all numbered, 1 through 100. This starts with pattern number 14, then 15. 14 just does a perfect fifth interval, followed by a major sixth, going back and forth. It's a barrel house blues left-hand pattern. We also have the perfect fifth, major sixth, minor seventh. That is pattern number 16, where we're extending and going up. So what I want to do, I'm going to come back to jolly old St. Nicholas, and we're going to take those left-hand patterns, kind of a jazzy left-hand pattern. Now, see how I'm doing this with my left hand. Pretty simple, basic. What I want to do is now I'm going to embellish things quite a bit. With the right hand, I'm going to play the melody with the chord below the melody. See that? So the chord is playing an inversion below the melody. That is what we are doing as we are playing. See? We have the chords that we're playing. Now, what I want to do is take this left-hand pattern. We're going to jazz up the right hand, the rhythm. Instead of playing straight like this, see how we're starting to jazz up the rhythm? I'm starting to do some crushed notes again. And then you can slide down if you want. But all I'm doing is jazzing up that right hand and playing the chord below the melody, changing the rhythm. Instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, we're doing 1 and a 2 and 3. See, we're doing offbeat. It's that syncopation. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are quarter notes. The right hand is playing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and it's that offbeat syncopation. Now I'm doing a lot of crushed notes, and all that means if I have your blues notes, your jazzy blues notes are your third and your seventh. So if I'm in the key of C, starting on C, C would be my third, my seventh would be B. Those are my blues notes. So if I have a C major chord, my third, I can just crush that to get a sound. If I'm on F, my third would be A. If I'm on G, my third would be B. See that? I'll go up with an octave to the right. a little tag ending. So we'll go back to the front. Hopefully this short little lesson has helped. Every day I'm coming out with a brand new free piano lesson on my YouTube channel. If you go to youtube.com/Jerald Simon, JeraldSimon, I'd love to have you subscribe to my YouTube channel, leave a comment. I'm actually going to take all the comments that I receive from the previous day's YouTube video on the channel, and the comments that are left on my YouTube videos will be the comments that I will use to create each new video. I'm creating these video lessons for you. So I want to find out what you want to learn. It can be anything. It can be classical music, it can be jazz, it can be blues, it can be rock, pop, whatever you want to learn, whatever style. I have some students that say they want to learn how to play New Age, and then we can learn and talk about New Age patterns. If you want to, we can talk about how to do modal jazz. I have students working on Rachmaninoff, Liszt, Chopin. I love classical music. I was classically trained, but I love jazz and blues and pop. And the three main areas I like to focus on for the members who are enrolled in my Essential Piano Exercise course is learning music theory, learning improvisation, and learning composition. I refer to it as theory therapy, innovative improvisation, and creative composition. So in that, we go over all of these left-hand patterns, and we have video lessons. We go through and we teach and we explain, we talk about what to do, but also we go over essential piano exercises. I have a new book I'm coming out with, Essential Jazz Piano Exercises. That will be coming out in the next week or so, and I'm excited about that book. And then I'm coming out with a new book, Essential New Age Piano Exercises and Essential Pop Piano Exercises. If you'd like to learn more about my Essential Piano Exercise course, you can go to essentialpianoexercises.com. I will leave a link below where you can find out more about that. If you'd like to learn more about the cool songs that I've composed hundreds and hundreds. We may even be up to thousands of cool songs. And you can learn more about that if you go to musicmotivation.com/cool-songs. So I'd love to have you learn about those, but I'll have links to everything as well. Let me know what you'd like to learn. Every day I'm going to be coming out with new videos Monday through Friday. I'm going to be coming out with a new video on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Jerald Simon. And I'm going to create these videos based on what you want to learn. I'm going to pull my books out to see what I can still play. So if you can't join each day and watch the live videos, if you go and subscribe to my YouTube channel, there will be a playlist where you can watch or rewatch all of the live videos that I have filmed. So you can watch those every single day. But let me know what you guys want to learn. Every day I'm coming out with brand new videos. Leave a comment on my YouTube channel under this video and let me know what you would like to learn. And then tomorrow I'll come out with a new video. It's Monday through Friday, and I go live at 10 o'clock. And the lessons, this lesson has gone about 34 minutes long. Usually it's going to be 15 to 30 minutes long is how long the lessons are going to be. But subscribe to my YouTube channel and watch each new free piano lesson that I come out with every single day. If you know any piano teachers, piano students, family and friends who would like to watch these, anyone can watch these on my YouTube channel. It's completely free. If they want to purchase my books, they can buy those later, but anyone can watch these videos on my YouTube channel. So check it out. Let me know what you think. I appreciate it. See you guys. Bye.